And we're back with the hashtag Celebrate Columbus show. What's up, everybody? This is Josh Burnett from the hashtag Celebrate Columbus show live. And we're so excited to be here at IUPUC talking about an important community event coming up this week and how you, Columbus, can make a difference. I'm really excited to be joined by two great guests today. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourself to Columbus for those who might not know you, and what are we going to be talking about today?
So I'm Carol Branson. I'm the Director of Communications and Marketing here at IUPUC. Been here about 2.5 years and still having lots of fun getting to know the Columbus community.
And I'm Brenda Vogel. I have been around Columbus, lived here for about 21 years, and been at IUPUC for, it'll be 5 years in August. And we're going to be talking about, like you said, IU Day and IUPUC and how we can play a part in IU Day and support IUPUC and our community all in one lump sum.
Very cool. I'm very excited about this, Columbus. IUPUC means a lot to me. You might not know this, but I got to go here for a semester before moving on and graduating. So this is a great university that's been here for a long time, serving our community. But today, locally, for those who might not know what IU Day is, what is IU Day?
So IU Day is a day to celebrate IU around the world. It's meant to be a social event, so social media. But because we are also part of IU, we're trying to incorporate our local community into the celebration. And so we've developed some local events that we can all participate in.
And this is a fairly new thing. This happened last year, and we did pretty well, right?
We did.
Yeah, we did. Last year it was really interesting because the big IU, the mothership as we call it, kept talking about having this IU Day, and it's a social media day, and I couldn't get my hands around it, couldn't get my mind around it. I know enough about social media to be dangerous and still ask a lot of questions, okay? So anyway, we got to work last year on IU Day, and they had leaderboards last year, and we were actually, it was between us and Kelly School of Business all day long, neck and neck for first place in some of the challenges. So we were all excited, and we ended up doing very well. We brought in over $30,000 for our campus just through challenges.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
which was
incredible.
a wonderful thing. And the biggest thing is that we opened the eyes of all the other IU campuses saying, what did you guys do, right? And we really don't know what we did. We worked very well with our students who were extremely supportive. So when they rolled out IU Day for this year, we thought, they changed the challenges and they changed the leaderboard. So they changed some things that we're not going to have that real-time feedback that we did last year. So we thought, okay, we want to take this bigger. We want to get more people involved to help support IUPUC, IU right here in Columbus, right? So we've been really working hard to do some outlets like your show and working with some folks on getting the word out there. Our board of advisors is really involved. We've got some activities going on tomorrow that I think everybody can, participate in if you have the time. But we really want to, all things IU, all around the world, but what we're focused in on is all things IU here in Columbus.
Right. Yeah.
So we've got IUPUC, and we'll explain in a few minutes what we're doing with IUCAD, which is downtown.
Yeah, that's a very exciting event, and we're really excited to be a part of it. You touched on something, Brenda, and Carol, maybe you could speak to this. How can we as a community help with IU Day? Because we're a competitive community and we want to support each other. How can we help you win this event or do as much good for IUPUC as possible?
Sure, that's a great question. So there are a few things. So today, right now there is a challenge going on for the IU Day video. It's out on the IUPUC Facebook page, and whatever unit has the most shares wins $2,500. So right now we think that we're doing really well with that. When we go and kind of scope out what others have, we think that we're doing really well. So fingers crossed that one comes through. But if they want to go out and find the IUPUC Facebook page and go ahead and share that today, that would be awesome. That would be one way that we could, go ahead and secure $2,500 for the campus. Tomorrow there's going to be some other kind of social media challenges. Future alum, dress your pet up in its IU gear, and then Wacky Wednesday. So you would post for Wacky Wednesday, you would hashtag your photo from way back when.
Okay.
Hashtag Wacky Wednesday, and then hashtag IU Day. And then for future alum, it's just that, hashtag future alum and hashtag IU Day. And then for the pet, it's hashtag IU Day. And so there's an IU Day team up at the IU Foundation, and they're going to collect all of those photos that are posted, and they'll contact the person that they select. And what they can do is to designate their funds for IUPUC.
Wow, and that seems like a really fun way to, just to get the word out about IU.
Yeah.
Brenda, what are some other things that are locally happening when it comes to IU Day?
Oh, you've got some choices. So tomorrow actually is IU Day, and it runs from midnight to midnight. So you have an opportunity for 24 hours to go online and actually help fund some of the programs and scholarships that we have here by giving a donation to IUPUC. That it's go.iupuc.edu/give. That's one way you can help. And we don't care what the amount is. We've got a challenge out there to either get the most donors, at least 110 donors. So if we can get the most donors, we can bring in a lot more money for the campus through some of the challenges.
For sure.
That's very possible. And our story on that is we may be the smallest IU campus of any campus around the state, but we're absolutely in the best community, the most supportive community. So anyway, and then again tomorrow from 1 to 5, Tropical Smoothie is partnering with us and very generously going to donate 20% of all the proceeds that, like if you were to go to Tropical Smoothie and mention IU Day, IUPUC, 20% of your bill will then be donated back to IUPUC. So we encourage people to have your office party tomorrow, take your orders. They'll take orders over the phone, drive-through, or walk-in. So we've got that going. At noon, we have an event going at IUCAD, which is just over the lunch. We're going to provide a light lunch, and we're going to discuss, everyone's aware of the architectural program that's coming to IUCAD.
Yeah.
And IUPUC has a strong level arts program. And how can these two, and how are we hoping that these two work together to help support the architectural program through the innovation, the creation, and the liberal arts programs that we've got going on here right now, and the importance of that to the future of Columbus. So that's going to be a panel discussion. We're actually going to have some of our IUPUC faculty there, and Kelly Wilson's going to be moderating that for us. So
Shout out to Kelly. He was a former guest of the show and just such a great community ambassador.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So that's something we've been working with Kelly. We've worked really well on this, and we're real excited about it. So we hope tomorrow at lunch, if you can join us, come on by. It's going to be downtown at IUCAD. And what else have we got going on? We've got some things going on here internally at IUPUC. We've got some of our internal competitions.
We also have two big announcements.
Two big announcements
tomorrow. So unofficially, we've had a mascot on campus.
Okay.
But we've never had official artwork and have been able to get the costume or any of that. So we've been given approval, and we did a survey, and we asked the whole IUPUC community to vote on a campus mascot. And so we now are going to release that news tomorrow at noon. So after tomorrow at noon, we will have an official campus mascot, and we can say, go, whatever that is.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
She
We'll have to
knows
wait.
what it is.
I know.
She won't let it slip.
I just want to know.
Yeah, there's
we'll have to wait till tomorrow.
about 5 people who actually know the results, and we've been pretty tight-lipped about it.
Yeah.
So we have that, and then we also have a nice gift that will be announced tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Oh, great.
We had a very nice donor endowment come in, and it's for student scholarships. So we're going to make that announcement tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
exciting stuff happening tomorrow.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah.
it. IU Day is going to be huge, especially in Columbus.
Yeah.
Right.
As a student or professor, and also as a staff member, from your perspective, why is local support of IUPUC so important?
That's a good question. It's vital because such a small percentage of our funding for IUPUC comes from federal funding. Everybody thinks, oh, it's a public university, you get tax dollars. It's an extremely small percentage. So supporting IUPUC through donor funding allows us to do things that we wouldn't be able to do otherwise. New programs, scholarships for students, awards, equipment, and outdated equipment, facilities that need to be updated that wouldn't be, like our biology lab, our chem lab, we're getting ready to start some renovations on the chemistry lab. It's circa 1970, and that's through donor funding. So that's hugely important to us because our nursing program, our biology program, and all that is growing to meet the needs. So anyway, local support is vital with that. We work very closely with our community partners in determining what the needs are from an educational perspective in the community. So the programs that we do bring to the community are typically in response to what they've said they need.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health counseling was a big one that was introduced, a master's program a couple years ago to address that. The engineering program that we have, that's the Purdue program through IUPUI that's here. It's in directly addresses the community needs and what they stated. And then again, 40% of our students on campus are from Bartholomew County.
Wow.
So it's like the first choice or one of the top choices for all the students to come to IUPUC. We're affordable, we're here locally, we do have optional student housing if you so, and majority of our students work also.
Yeah.
So to help offset some of that workload and maybe with student scholarships, gives them the opportunity then to focus on their education and hopefully complete it in 4 years. So some gifts are small, some gifts are big, but all gifts matter because they do really support the future of what Columbus is going to be.
Yeah.
They're supporting our future leaders, our future nurses, our future engineers. So it's an investment in the future, it really is.
And Carol, you were saying that other 60% who come to IUPUC often end up staying here in the community.
Right. All the data shows that most students who come here to IUPUC end up staying, at least if not locally, within the region.
Mm-hmm.
So the education that they're getting here is benefiting the entire south central region of Indiana.
Yeah, and those are just a few reasons why we need to, as a community, celebrate and support IUPUC, especially for 1917 on IU Day. Before we go, what are you guys most looking forward to in being a part of IU Day?
I just remember how the magic that was in the air last year. You know, we went into this, we didn't know what to expect. It was our first time, and you could just kind of feel all of the excitement building, especially as we were watching the leaderboard. And it was really kind of magical to watch everyone come and line up and want to give and want to help and want to support. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing all of that again this year.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. I think that not knowing what to expect last year, it was magical and it was exciting, and we were running around like crazy people thinking, oh my gosh, we can actually beat Kelley School of Business.
Right.
What I'm looking forward to is, I think I alluded to it earlier, is I'm really interested in seeing how the community will come together to help support IUPUC and making that statement again to the bigger IU of IUPUC is in we're the smallest campus of any IU campus, but we are absolutely in the best community. And to be able to watch that in the magic that happened last year, that same type of magic happened tomorrow, I'm looking forward to that and all the excitement and being downtown and all the events we've got going on. So you guys can help us.
Yeah, and just as we get ready to leave Columbus, Brenda, we were talking about that URL that people can go to give, and just in a second I'm going to ask you to repeat that. But Columbus, we've got to do some really cool things together here on the #Celebrate Columbus show, and our mission is to celebrate the city, connect people to local businesses, and to contribute to nonprofits, and especially important organizations like IUPUC. So today is another opportunity where we can come together, and Brenda and Carol were saying it doesn't matter how big or how small, it matters that we come together and give to an important institution like IUPUC. So Brenda, if we wanted to give, where can we do that?
When you want to give, when it's time to give, it's between midnight tonight and midnight tomorrow night. So April the 19th is the important date to actually go on and make your donation. That's when it's counted. That's when it's going to be matched. We have had some donors come forth and put up a $5,000 match. So if you give me $10, they're going to match at $10, and you just doubled the impact of your gift. And you can go online, do this online. It's very easy. It's go.iupuc.edu/give.
Go there now.
Go there
Well, no,
at
tomorrow.
midnight, or
Tomorrow.
12:01.
Yeah, and we'll make sure to put a link in the description just in case you were not able to write that down during whenever you're watching that. We'll put the link in the description, and we would just encourage you to give. Doesn't matter how big, how small, just give, because when you give to an organization like IUPUC, you help make Columbus an even better place, and you invest in today and in the future of the community of Columbus. Thank you guys so much
Thanks,
for
Josh.
being on
Great.
this live episode. I can't wait to see what we're able to do together as a community, and I can't wait for IU Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Go
Hope to see you
IUPUC.
out there.
Awesome. We'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for tuning in to this live edition of the Celebrate Columbus show.